This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The 32nd Hugh Campbell Basketball Classic rolling right along at the AF Adderley Gym. Kelsey Johnson takes a look back at Day 2.
It was all about the Family Island teams on Day 2 of the Hugh Campbell Basketball Tournament. Making their debut at the prestigious championships was Ackland Stingers, who fell to the C.R. Walker Knights 46-20. Top scorer was from the Knights country, Andrew Smith, with 17 points. The Stingers got 12 points from Idram Miller. This is the first time the Stingers are participating in the tournament, and the 20 points scored were said to be a statement.
We're so excited to be here. This is our first time at the Hugh Campbell. We know we had C.R. Walker before we came, and my boys were excited. During the second half, I told them, even though we were down by about 16 points, I said, guys, just give me 20. If we can score 20, to me, that's a victory.
A nail-biter with Anatole Timberwolves and the R.M. Bailey Pacers. The Timberwolves remained in the winning column with a 39-38 win. Godfrey Roll led the way in the 45-25 win for Agape over St. John's Giants. Roll had 22 in that game. The 11 points scored in the loss of the Giants were netted by Dwight Wheatley. The feature game on the night saw the battle of the best New Providence base squads. The GSSA winners, the C.I. Gibson Rattlers, took on the BAISS champs, the Queens College Comets. The Rattlers moved on with a 58-47 win. John Lee Knoll and Wilton Johnson Jr. contributed 12 in the win. Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
Now, the North Long Island High School Basketball Invitational, that starts tomorrow, and Central Lutheran will be looking to make a statement in the Senior Girls Division.
We have two good guards there, 11 graders. They've been working on the game, day in and day out. I have a big girl there who is 6'4", and she's like Samson in the middle, a force to be reckoned with.
Now, as the high school basketball season winds down, the Bahamas Global Sports Organization has taken an even keener interest in player performance as they try to identify individuals who have the ability to excel at the next level.
The high schools are doing what they do. They've been doing what they've been doing for years. We're hoping now, with the coaching clinic and the top 50, they'll get some more knowledge to put into their programs, and then years down the road, it's all a building stage. As we build, they begin to build. And hopefully at the end of it all, hey, we're going to start having kids ready to go to the NBA from high school.
With the $140 million expansion of the Albany Resort, sports is one of the areas set to benefit. Here's Albany's Managing Director, Christopher Anand.
We have residents from 7 different sporting genres. And so the evolution of a sports academy was a natural. Tiger is a major shareholder of Albany. He has given immense amounts of money to youth and education. We're going to start out with tennis and golf, and I'm glad to say that Mark Knowles, who is someone that I think everybody in this room is incredibly proud of, is going to run the tennis program. The golf program is going to be run by a gentleman, a British gentleman that's regarded as one of the top golf teachers in the world, but he has anointed a gentleman called Keno Turnquist, who is also a Bahamian, and he will become the first European-trained professional golfer from the Bahamas.
The National Boxing Center, located inside the Blue Hill Sporting Complex, is in desperate need of repairs, and national team coach Andre Seymour says there's no time to waste.
No equipment in there for boxing, you understand? We don't have no ring. We don't have no headgear, no glove, no nothing. Okay, so the boxing stadium is in very, very bad condition. Right now, we have to do our part. Okay, we know what our game, we didn't know what our job is. Okay, what we want to do is, we are sure that hey, we just cannot let the gym keep us back. Okay, we have to move forward. You understand? Our aim is keep our boxers focused to what they have to do.
After almost 3 decades, the Valentine's Catch Me If You Can Regatta is going as strong as ever, and one has to look no further than the crowd which gathered last weekend on the Montague foreshore.
And this is good because it's what you do to bring the people out. It's what you do and how you do it. And we must really go back and stick to our culture. And our culture is sailing, and we should have #1 spot. And I think that this should go on from one generation to the next generation to show them exactly how sailing do in the Bahamas.
As the Winter Olympics move along in Russia, a group of Canadian athletes, they are continuing to enjoy their time in the Exumas thanks to an initiative which was formed between them and the Grand Isle Resort and Spa. Among the athletes in town is former Olympic diving medalist Emily Hammonds. She spoke to our Julian Gibson about her most memorable Olympic moment.
I would say Sydney was really special because, well, first of all, it was my first one and it was my dream coming true. And I didn't have much pressure at these Olympics because I was still young, and for me the medal was kind of a little bit of a surprise. So I really had a lot of fun in Sydney.
What do you do now for a living? What do? You retire with your millions, or what do you do?
Well, yeah, you really have to think about a second career when you're doing an Olympic sport, because you won't be able to live your entire life with the little bit of money you make. So now I have my bathing suit line, which you can buy online at emilyhammonds.com, and that's pretty much what I do now. I'm working on it. I design, I have them produce in Quebec, Canada, so that's pretty much what I do. It's going really well, and I'm starting to do some team suits, so special suits for the teams. The color that they want and the design that they want. So this is a little bit like my specialty now.
And that will do it for sports, but stay tuned, there's more to come after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.